most common way to buy orchids nowadays is to find them online. So let's see what European orchid growers have to offer on their web shops. I will be placing an orchid order, and this will include 3 to 5 plants of the same species, hybrid or variety, so we can compare their quality. We'll be taking a look at the website or Facebook page and order some orchids. I will also evaluate the service that has been given before and after delivery. Today we will be ordering from Orchid Garden in Poland. They have a Facebook page with mainly pictures of what they sell or have sold. Please keep watching this video until the end. There's a limited time discount code if you order from them, hidden in the video. Their website is easy to navigate and has a beautiful layout. It's available in 3 languages on 3 different websites. You can find the links below. Please keep in mind that there's an English version, but they only ship to the European countries. The individual product webpage contains some info on the plants you will get, a picture of the flowers, and usually a sample pic of the plant you might get. They also have a separate page on which they display discounted orchids and products. I also was amazed to see the different materials they offer, many of which not available by other sellers in Europe. If you have questions, you can email them and you will get a reply within 24 to 48 hours. Of all the questions I sent them, I always got an honest reply. After adding your items to the basket, you can go to the checkout. There you have a list of the items you choose to order and payment options. By clicking on the separate items, you can change the amount you want to order or remove it. You can either choose to pay by bank transfer or PayPal. Be cautious, however, when you pay by PayPal, there's an additional 4% added to your total. However, payment by PayPal doesn't speed up them sending your package. After placing the order, it took almost 2 weeks for it to be sent to me. When I asked them why, the answer was that they are a small orchid nursery with limited staff and they'll do what I can in a week's time. I ordered quite a few items, so a big box arrived. I opened the box to let the plants acclimatize. Now it's time to see what's in the box and how it was all packed. As you can see, packing was done very careful and the plants were well protected. In the box there were 2 items paid for by a friend of mine. I ordered some growstone and ceramis that was packed carefully in a separate box so the orchids wouldn't get damaged in transport. As you can see, it was quite a haul. Now let's start unpacking. The plants were packed in quite a thick cardboard to protect them during shipping. Pots were also taped tightly to the cardboard, which made it hard to unpack them at times. They also use a lot of very sticky tape to pack. Well, we all get the idea how the unpacking goes, so let's speed it up. It took me almost 2 hours to unpack all the orchids. Well, enough unpacking, let's take a look at the individual orchids. So let's take a closer look at the individual orchids. I will do a pop-up of the flower picture and the sample plant picture provided by the Orchid Garden website. I will also do a pop-up of the orchid name. Now this first one might not be what it's supposed to be. The canes are way too long to be Dendrobium parishii. This most likely is an anosmum hybrid. Apparently, these plants came from Taiwan, and if it isn't a pure Dendrobium parishii, I will get a refund. It has a nice root system. This variegated Dendrobium parishii is a very young plant, and it will take a long time to see it bloom, at least 2 years. The next two Dendrobium hybrids are of the antelope type. Both are still quite young plants, but looking good. The Phalaenopsis I ordered were sent very dry, and the two smallest plants had almost drooping leaves. The bigger plants had a nice root system. These two Paraphalaenopsis are from the discount page. They are quite good size. This small zygopetalum came in all loose in its pot. It was obvious that it wasn't a very good established plant, and I had to report it. Note that this also was a discounted plant. This one I had been looking for a long time, and I was surprised to get such a nice plant and flowering at the time. This spider-like Cattleya forbesii is certainly a blooming size plant. Unfortunately, the new growth was broken during transport. Also from the discount page, I ordered two Cattleya ludemaniana. These are very young plants, but they seem well grown and have a nice root system. And finally, a plant I really got obsessed with, thanks to William Green from My Green Pets. It's Cattleya rex. I ordered 3 different plants in 2 sizes. Here on the left, the smaller size plants, and the 2 bigger plants in the middle and the right. I was a bit concerned because the leaves on the smaller plants have red tinges. Orchid Garden told me that this most likely would be caused because of the cooler temperatures in the greenhouse. After all, I was very pleased with the size and quality of plants sent. Also, the communication with Orchid Garden was quite pleasant. The plants were all seed grown in Germany and should be 95 to 100% surely Cattleya rex. So let's see in 2 to 4 years if they finally bloom. If you're in Europe and you would like to try out Orchid Garden, please find the discount codes below in the description. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and see you next time.